Wait, that's not the one. Huh. Wait, they don't have it here either? They must have it here though. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where, oh, close, close, close. Come on, where is it? Is it? Here is it. Oh, it's the Rubik's Cube, guys. 19 euros? We got it, guys. I bought my first real Rubik's Cube. I'm so excited to just unbox it and solve it as fast as I can. Why is it so bad? This is the Rubik's Cube. 6 sides, 20 pieces to be solved. Over 43 quintillion possible configurations. You know the deal. You see them everywhere. That's why I was able to find one by just going to 3 stores. In fact, it is the best-selling toy in history, with over 400 million puzzles sold worldwide. And that's Rubik's brand only. Well, what if I'm here to tell you guys that the Rubik's brand is a scam? Well, not really, but you're probably gonna spend your money on something else after watching this video. For example, this $7 cube. Oh, $7 must turn really bad. Well, no, it turns actually pretty good. In fact, I just did a solve on both cubes versus the $7 cube. Okay. Then let's take the Rubik's Cube. So what makes me able to solve this $5 cube so much more faster than the original Rubik's Cube? Let's do some testing. If this cube isn't aligned almost perfectly, it just doesn't turn. And if you're turning really fast, then you want your cube to be able to cut through these small misalignments. And that's something that the Rubik's Cube is just notorious for, to not have great performance. Hold up. The Rubik's Cube is not in great. Who writes this stuff? This is what we call shitty. And it easily becomes clear what makes it this shitty. Let me show you. The edge of the Rubik's Cube is hollow. And it isn't smooth like the cheaper cube. Even the corner of the Rubik's Cube has these hooks. I mean, look at the core of the Rubik's Cube. It's just a ball. You don't need that. But there's something that this cube has that makes us speed cubers just turn it way faster. And that is this. Magnets. If I do the same with the Rubik's Cube, then it doesn't do this. And you may think like, magnets, expensive, ooh. The Meilong 3M is $7. That's not expensive. And if you're thinking that magnets are cool, let me show you what a real speed cube looks like. This is the GAN 12M Peacock edition, or as I call it, the Peacock edition. Now, GAN is known as the Apple of cubes. They're ridiculously expensive. This one is $100. $100 for a Rubik's Cube? That's a lot of dough. That's a lot of money to spend on a cube, but it comes with very unique features. Let me show some. It has magnets in the core that connect to the corners. You can adjust these magnets. It has magnets in the edges. It has an adjustment system that uses maglev technology, and it is green. And that makes me able to turn this cube just so ridiculously fast. But the truth is, you don't need to spend $100 on a speed cube for it to be great. There's a lot of awesome options for just $20. Even the YoCube Eco is professionally set up and looped for just $20. You get everything, and it's like, then why would you spend $20 on a Rubik's Cube? Well, it actually has some strong points. And I mean literally strong points. Here we have the $7 cube. And it's gone. Now for the Rubik's Cube. Wait, let's try that again. Nope, still intact. The only loser here was my wall. I think it's fair to say that the Rubik's Cube won this round. I really threw it at the wall. You may not see it on the camera, but I was like... Not like that, but pretty hard. You can even see some wall on the cube right here. Maybe it has like a complex design, really sharp, and it just doesn't make it smooth and everything, but it is really solid. You can play with it, you can throw it on the ground, and you don't really have to worry that, you know, it will survive. And that's important because... we'll get to that later. Another strong point that the Rubik's Cube has over all the other speed cube is brand recognition. You notice like the tiled design, right? Where it looks like stickers, but it isn't stickers because once again, focus of the Rubik's Cube is for it to be strong. If it had stickers, you could peel those off. All the modern speed cubes you find nowadays are stickerless and they look different. Even when they are stickered, just don't quite look like a Rubik's Cube. It looks like it's old, and that's the point. That's a Rubik's Cube. So you can say that it isn't a speed cube, but it was never meant to be. I mean, you can call a speed cube a Rubik's Cube, but you cannot call a Rubik's Cube a speed cube. You remember the test in the beginning? So what happened is that the puzzle got the name of the brand, the Rubik's Cube. Just the same as, I'm actually Googling right now products that got their name from the brand. Here are some examples. 41 brand names people use as generic terms. Jet ski, bubble wrap, onesies, jacuzzi, crock pot, I don't know what a crock pot is, a popsicle, rollerblade, Sharpie, Velcro, band-aids, taser, dumpster, post-its. All of these things just got the name from the brand, the main brand. Rubik's Cubes got the name from the OG Rubik's Cube. But it still doesn't answer the question of why wouldn't they just make the Rubik's Cube a bit better? You know, 20 euros, you can make it, I don't know, round it off a bit, make it a bit faster, maybe add some magnets, but they're not gonna do that. And here's the reason. 350 million Rubik's Cubes have been sold, or maybe even more, I don't know the exact number. Not all of those people are speed cubers. The amount of speed cubers that are actually competing is 200,000. That's like a really small part of the 300 plus million Rubik's Cubes that have been solved. People don't buy the Rubik's Cube for it to be fast. They buy it because they want to play with it. And they turn it like this. They're not gonna do this. No, it doesn't need to do that. It doesn't need to be magnetic. They just want to play with it. They go into a supermarket and they find a Rubik's Cube. With some luck, that is. So that answers the question. Why are Rubik's Cubes so bad? Because they're meant to be. But something might change. The cubing community is growing at a really fast pace. And even Rubik's Cube is trying to jump on the train. Because Rubik's Cube is doing some really interesting things, like collaborating with GAN. Remember the Apple of Cubes? Rubik's Cube has done some projects with them. They're definitely interested to reaching the Speedcube community. On top of that, Rubik's Cube is working together with Red Bull to create competitions. Now, we Speedcubers have competitions organized by the World Cube Association, or WCA. Red Bull competitions aren't the same as WCA competitions in our eyes, but it means that Rubik's Cube is interested to bring speedcubing to the general public, which is really good for people like me who have a cubing channel. Hey, welcome, you're free to subscribe, thank you.
The timing of this video couldn't be better, because guess who's working together with the WCA for the European Championships? That's right, Rubik's.
And on top of that, something that Rubik's Cube has that no other brand has, it is still a Rubik's Cube, and they have the name. And you can be sure that Rubik's Cube owns a lot of patents for the puzzle. So one way for them to make money is to just use the patents. Like, just imagine you're a shop that sells Rubik's Cubes, or should I say speed cubes. You gotta be careful there, because Rubik's Cube will sue you. I mean, talking about a place that sells Rubik's Cubes, or should I say speed cubes.
The sponsor of this channel is thecubicle.com, and they have so many speed cubes to choose from. Please check out my own products, and if you do decide to buy something, make sure to use discount code CUBED for a huge discount. By the way, look at this Rubik's Cube that changes colors from a different perspective. Oh, hey, Jeff.